almost forgot to mention I became an auntie overnight. Grandchild number 16 for my husband's parents came into the world, little Lauren Elizabeth. So we're very, very excited about that, and I'm excited about what you're cooking today. Chef Robert Cillizza is back from the City Dock restaurant, and we're making the perfect steak, and that means whatever your favorite kind of steak is. And you're going to start with us right at the butcher shop, the grocery store, on how to buy a good steak, because if you can't do that, making it, you know, the technique may not matter if you've bought a bad steak.
It's an honor to go ahead and talk about certified Angus beef. Probably to compare so you understand is that, like General Motors, they make a bunch of cars, but what's their best car? The Cadillac. Well, this is the Cadillac of meat.
All right.
I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. Certified Angus beef is owned by the American Angus Association. It has 33,000 ranchers. And you have to be licensed to be able to sell this, so that makes it a lot better. Right in the world right now, there's only 13,500 restaurants and hotels that actually serve certified Angus beef, and we're proud to be one of them.
The Sheraton is one of them.
Sheraton is one of them.
So what makes it so great?
Well, when you look at
What's
it,
the difference?
certified Angus beef guarantees that every piece of meat that you eat will be juicy and tender, and the reason is because of the marbling. The marbling is like confetti. If you have confetti and just throw it on the meat, you'll see the little specks. That flavors and makes it juicy when you cook it.
Now, when you say marbling, those specks, I mean, it's fat, right?
It's actually fat, but it's distributed in a certain way. Less than 8% of the, say like you have 100 cows, only 8% are selected to become certified Angus beef. You'll go to a store and you'll see Angus burgers, you'll see Angus, black Angus. Well, the cow is actually completely black, the skin on the outside, the hide. But that's where the black Angus and the Angus comes from. When it goes to the slaughterhouse, then the inspectors are inside and they're looking for the marbling, they're looking for the texture, and that tells them these are the ones that we're going to use for certified Angus beef.
We are bordering on more than I want to know about what, about what happens.
Well,
are we going to pay a little more for this?
You're going to spend a little bit more money.
Is it going to be worth it?
But it'll be very much worth it.
All right, so look for that evenly dispersed marbling. These are the examples of the not certified Angus.
Not certified. You have three choices. You have the select, you have the choice, and you have the prime. This is a cut above all those brands.
Okay.
And it's really great. I mean, it's something that you really, really want to buy and enjoy on the grill at night or at home. And I brought pans that you can buy anywhere.
Yeah, these are kind of neat.
You can grill in the house, and it has, the gas comes up through it, or the regular heat, and you can grill right in home with them.
Wow.
Really
all right,
nice.
And you're going to use those today?
You're going to use these today to cook with, yes.
Okay, and you've got a couple different kinds of steaks here.
These are the New York strip steaks, and this is your tenderloin, your filet of tenderloin of beef.
Is that what you would recommend?
Absolutely. Now, for the women, they love the ribeye steak. It has a little bit more fat to it, but it's a lot more tender for the money that you're going to spend.
Okay.
But anything that you buy certified Angus beef, you're never going to make a mistake.
That's my favorite right there.
I figured it would be. I figured it would be.
Okay, so what is the key then to getting it, to cooking a good steak? Do you marinate, tenderize, or is there not a need?
A lot of people will put it right on the grill. I prefer another example is if you were going to burn your finger. Okay, you burn your finger on the stove and you take your finger off, automatically it blisters and there's water inside.
Yeah.
Well, that's searing the meat. That's exactly the same thing that you do with your steak.
Okay.
You sear it first before you put it on the grill, and it seals in the juices as you're cooking it.
Okay, so that's a little trick that you would do even if you weren't going to use one of these inside things. If you're going to cook outside, you still would give it a quick sear.
I'd give it a quick sear first. Now, usually on most of your grills, you have a flat sheet grill that you can sear first before you grill. And that's the recommended way to cook certified Angus beef.
Okay, and we're going to get into as well in the next segment the how to know whether
cooking, marinating, and how to cook the temperature.
Yeah, because people are, you know, will say medium rare. This is where a lot of folks get confused, is because we're told to cook meat and then let it rest before you cut it.
That's for your roast and stuff, not for your steaks.
Not for steaks. Okay, so you can check and see if they're well done.
But I'll show you a way how to do it that you don't even have to touch the meat.
Okay. We also want to thank you. You brought breakfast sandwiches as usual today and a whole bunch of cookies over there, too.
Well, that's just to tease you. So those that are on diets, I'm going to make sure that Jenny Craig has business.
It does. Okay. All right. All right. Chef Robert Cillizza from City Dock Restaurant at the Sheraton Waterside. Again, a hotel serving the certified Angus beef. And we've got more tips coming up on how to prepare these lovely steaks when we come back.